Tcharam. Hello, YouTube. Today we are going talking about the power of influence. And we are students at Talking Talk, a place for us to talk freely. No one here will correct you, and I'm not a teacher. I'm a student like everyone else here. So if you don't know the platform yet, I invite you to visit the website. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna split our immersion because it's too much. Opa, how are
Hello,
you?
I'm fine.
Great. Present yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Omar Pereira, but I use my second name here, Pereira. Feel free, call me just Pereira. I have no problem. I live in the countryside of Minas Gerais. I use this platform since the end of the last year. It means 2 months. I started to use the platform 2 months ago.
Mhm.
And I'm 38 and I work with for construction and then maintenance industrial area here. And I'm married. I have 2 kids. I like to study English and like play guitar, play chess, barbecue, something like that. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Pereira. So, guys, I'm gonna share. Marcela and Marcia, you can conduct the other class. You are here for a long time. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Just a minute. That's it. So, guys, we can go to question number 1. So, what does the power of influence mean to you? Barbara, share your opinion.
I was on mute. Sorry. I think that for me is knowing that you have power with words and actions, and you use that for good things and for to influence people in a good way. And when you know you have the power to influence someone and uh, people in general, and you use that for good. This, for me, it's what it means to have the power of influence.
So, for you, influence is just for good, not for the bad. Barbara, are you there? I think your internet connection. Yeah, it's the internet connection.
Oh,
Are you back?
I'm back.
Could you hear me when I
Yeah,
asked? So,
I was talking about the. I'm going to talk again.
yeah.
I think. So for me, like I said, is knowing that you have the power to, with your words and your actions, and use that for good things and influence people in a good way. And for me, the power of influence is that.
So influence is just for the good and manipulation for the bad.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Looking from the perspective of social media, I think is something like that.
Yeah. And Lucas, what is your opinion about influence?
For me, the power of influence is the ability to affect how people think, act, or make decisions without forcing them.
Exactly. I think it's when we share our opinion, decisions, and like Lucas said, without forcing them. But I think influence can be for the bad and for the good, especially like Barbara said with social medias. We see a lot of influencers, and not most of them, but some of them influence for the bad. So, and sometimes very unconscious. We didn't realize the influence. So it's something to take care. And Pereira, go ahead, share your opinion.
About my opinion, so I agree with you. I think that we are constantly influenced, in different ways, in the bad and the good one. Let me see. We live in the world where our constant influence, throughout history, human beings have always been influenced, to some
Mhm.
extent, by culture, beliefs, tradition, and so on. But nowadays, it's happening more strongly. I think that we live in the world where internet access is available to everyone. Everyone has access to internet, and the internet is the main source of influence today. Today there are a lot of influencers. Influence means someone that influence someone else, another people. And all the time they try to influence us. All the time, and the most of time, many people are influenced. So influence can affect people leads in both positive and the negative ways, as you said. Well, and it can influence you to make a decision. For example, uh, such as let me see, to buy something or change your opinion. I think that we live in the dangerous world, and you have to be careful,
Mhm.
about the type of information that you are receiving and that we share too. That's my opinion about the question.
I agree. I think nowadays everyone is an influencer. You gonna influence your kids, your partner, your friends, and we are always influenced by something. We can go on the street and see someone wearing a shoes and we like it and then we buy it. So we are influenced all the time.
That's
And
it.
Barbara, for you, uh, who has the most influence today, the media, politicians, or social media?
I think social media. And what scares me the most about this social media is that um, everything is there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have just influencers that talk about fashion, traveling, or some movie that they seen and they want to talk about it. It's about healthcare, and they use a lot of AI today. So I think we are living, like Pereira said, we are living in a very dangerous world with the internet, and especially with gamble, with
Mm-hmm.
the tigrinho, the little tiger, the little tiger,
Exactly.
the tigrinho. Um, Here in my city, I saw a situation that there was this guy that he gambled um, all of his money. He borrowed the money from that agiotas, you
Mm-hmm.
know. He borrowed the money with agiotas and he gambled all in the tigrinho, and he lost everything.
That's
So
right.
he had to move from the city, and his family too. So I think that today the social media is very dangerous, and it's with everything, with fake news about politics, with healthcare, everything. So nowadays I don't see much of good things in social media, and it's very scary actually.
I agree, especially when we talk about bets. Bets are everywhere
Yeah,
on
that's
football games, on even Duolingo. Every day I do my Duolingo lessons, And there is always a publicity of any bet.
You see it
So
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So social media
Even in
for me,
football games.
yeah, a lot.
Mm, yeah.
Casé TV, a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's very
Uh-huh.
scary.
Exactly, I agree with you. Lucas, what do you think? The media, politicians, or social media influence the most?
Today, social media has the most influence because it reach many people quickly and is part of everyday life.
Exactly. I think social media is nowadays is terrible, especially with this bunch of influencers. So we have a lot of fake news, especially this year that is election year. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fake news and posts of social medias. So this year will be tough.
Yeah.
Pereira, go ahead.
So I would say the same, you know. Currently, I would say that social media is everywhere, advertised everywhere. You know, as I said before, everyone has access to internet, and then consequently, social media is so strong. You know, everyone has a social media in those days. No, before the internet became popular, the main source through which people were influenced were TV. I remember when I was a kid, TV has had a great influence for us at the time. Newspaper and magazines, no, and that is the press. I think it's imprensa, you know. But in those days, social media is strong, and at the time, governments widely use the press, the imprensa, to influence population. You know? It happens today, but it's last. But at the time, before the internet, governments, you know, used a lot the magazines, the newspaper to influence the population. I remember that. As I said before, there's always someone or something thinking to influence us, you know. But currently, I would say the same. Social media is strong, you know. We have to be careful, you know, about the type of information that are received and shared. For that's my opinion about the question.
Exactly. We should be aware of the information we read, we listen to. We
Uh,
have to be aware. And Lucas, for you, do you think everyone can become an influential person? Question number 3.
Uh, yes, everyone can become influential in some way, even without fame. A person can influence friends, family, or classmates through their attitudes, uh, advice, and daily examples.
Exactly. Do you remember any situation you influenced someone, a friend or sibling?
No, I don't
No?
remember.
No problem. Since I got married, I realized that I'm very influenced by my husband. What we eat, what the places we go,
Yeah,
things we watch. So when you start to live with someone, a friend, I don't know, you get influenced for this person.
yeah.
That's crazy. Uh, Pereira, go ahead. Question number 3.
So about the question, I don't know. Maybe as to some extent, no. Of course, leaders, YouTubers, and the movie stars, for example, I would say famous people have more power to influence people, no, because they are famous. Everyone like to watch, you know, and in that way, it's easier to influence people, you know. At home, a father has a great influence, you know, and
Mhm.
should be used positively. I try to use that positively about my kids, because I am a reference to
Exactly.
that. And that is, to me, that's my answer. I think I would say not everyone, but the most part of people can influence another. Many famous people, but as a father, I have this role. I have to influence my kids positively. That's my answer.
I agree. I think this is the most important influence we should have. Influence our kids for the good, in a positive way. Share the path, the right path. I think this is the best one. Of course, it's not for everyone to become a huge influence. I think it's not everyone who want this. But if you can influence in your own house, in your own family, that's that's great. That's perfect. And Bárbara.
I think that when I think about the answer to this question, I was thinking about the perspective of the social media. So when I look to the social media, I think that everyone can be an influencer today, because we see like a video that's gone viral, and the person on the video become famous because of the video, and everyone start to follow, and when they see they are influencers and they have sponsors, they have a lot of followers, and just because of a video. So and I saw a lot of people like that, and from the good and the bad. There was a video I saw one day that was the mother of a child, that she was on the birthday party, and she started to dance. Like, it was a very weird dance that she was doing on her own son's birthday, but okay.
Awesome.
And oh, you saw it. And she became famous because of this video. And I look just to look to research for the person of the video, and I search and I found her, and I look at her stories, and she was already I don't know how to say it, but divulgando bets.
Wow. So fast like that.
Yeah, and she was already with the bets. And I saw on the another person that I follow, but she's okay. She received proposition of bets and everything, and they offer like R$1 million just to do just for one story. So it's very easy. You do a viral video, become famous, start with the bets, and that's it. So I'm a little how to say it, negative from the perspective of social media, because we see a lot of things, and I think we are seeing so much bad things in the social media, and I see this kind of thing, and I can see positive things from the social media today.
No, I totally agree with you. Even on LinkedIn, I see a lot of job opportunities in bad companies, and they pay a lot. They pay a lot.
Yeah,
And it's not for everyone. It's not everyone who will decline this
yeah,
opportunity. Maybe the person is unemployed for so long, then she accept So
Yeah.
it's a tiny line
Yeah,
in
and
in this subject.
they catch people when they are very vulnerable.
Yeah, desperate
And
for money.
yeah,
So
what you can do? You see the
mhm.
opportunity and you, oh my God, this is. But I usually use the Brazilian phrase, if se o santo é, como é que é? Se a esmola é muito, o santo desconfia.
Yeah,
So
that is, I agree. Lucas, question number 5 right now. Have you ever changed your mind because of someone else? Why?
Vixe, é 4 agora? Calma aí.
5, 5.
Ah, é 5, errado. É, yes, because listening to different arguments can help you see a situation is another way.
I agree. Do you remember anything that you bought because someone told you?
Hum,
A t-shirt, I don't know, sneakers,
mas, vixe, I don't know.
or maybe food, a restaurant. You went to a restaurant because
Ah,
someone
yeah,
said you.
yes, I think.
This one is classic. Go to a restaurant because someone recommends you. Uh, In my case, I change my mind a lot, especially this kind of recommendations, especially food, because we don't like to go to a restaurant and the food is bad. So we always ask for recommendations. Yeah, for me, especially food. Food, I always ask for recommendations. But clothes, things like that to buy, yeah, sometimes. I always ask if someone bought it so I can ask for a real opinion. I
Yeah.
like to buy something that I know that someone bought it and is true and is good, so I'll go there and I bought it.
Sometimes I change for my girlfriend.
That's it. Yeah, woman has a power of influence very
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
right. Listen to your girlfriend. Um, Pereira, go ahead. Your wife influenced you, Pereira?
Yes, a lot. Sometimes, yes. I don't be a liar here. No, sometimes, yes. I think, to be honest, maybe we are influenced by the things around us. No,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that everyone is influenced in some way. No, as I always said, we have to pay attention that way, about influence. No, for example, before buying something online, I usually read the comments or reviews about the product, about the things that I want to buy, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I influence about the comments, and
Mm-hmm.
it's normal. Sometimes when I hang out with my family, for example, I usually influence my wife, what do you think about we eat sushi today, something like that, because she doesn't like sushi a lot like me, I love sushi, and of course I love barbecue. Actually, I eat the most part of things, I have no problem with eating, but sometimes I try to influence her, sometimes she tried to influence me. It's normal for everyone. Of course, as I said before, there are some people that are more influenced. When it comes to a leader, when it comes to our
Mm-hmm.
famous people, it's easy to influence others. No, if you are a leader, for example, it's easy to influence other people. Because the most parts of people will want to hear, want to do the same thing that you do. It is the normal, for example. One phrase that Cristiano Ronaldo has a great power. Just one phrase, because he's made his voice, his his character, is so strong, and that's my answer, Sometimes we are influenced, it's normal, but we have to be careful, because there
Yeah.
are a lot of that things that is not good, on the internet and around us.
Yeah, we noticed that it's very important to be careful who we gonna marry because it's the person who most influences us for the rest of our lives. So it's a very important decision.
Sometimes my kids try to influence me.
Ah, of course,
And
they're kids.
oh, daddy, buy some toy to me. I really need the toy. Oh my gosh, my kids going to
I
influence
simply
me.
need.
So,
Yeah, that's why they started their power of influence since the kindergarten. Barbara.
Um, Absolutely. I changed my mind because of something. I have an example, like my friend. I was with a problem that I have an event to go of my fiance's work, and I need to do my nails. But they broke in some part, and I need to go to the salon or something. And I talked to a friend, and she tells me that she go to the nail salon that do gel tips.
Mhm.
And I was like, no, because I have to go every day, every month there, and I don't
Mhm.
like this kind of thing. And she told me, you're not gonna regret it. It's very good. And then I went there, and now I go every month. I made friends with
Wow.
the manicure, and that's it. I was influenced by my friend to do the gel tips
Mhm.
on my nails, and now I go every month, at least one time, one day at a month.
So you
And
got influenced.
yeah, and it's
That is
good
something
because I
that
don't have to.
Mhm.
I don't. It's good because I don't have to do it at home, and it's done, and I don't need to worry.
Right. That's something that I don't get influenced. I don't do my nails. I hate salon. I hate with all my strength. I hate. I don't know why, but I don't like.
Yeah.
Great, Barbara. Yeah, Lucas, for you, question number 6. What is the difference between influencing and manipulating?
Uh, the difference between influencing and manipulation is in the intention and the way it is done. Influence is when someone shares an opinion, gives arguments or examples, and lets the other person decide it freely. Manipulation is when someone tries to control another person's decisions by using lies, emotional pressure, or hiding information, making the person choose without releasing it. My brother, for example, whenever I do something, he goes and wants to do the same thing.
Yeah, I think between brothers, there's always some manipulating. That's it. I agree with you. I think it's all about intention. When we talk about manipulating, we know that has a bad intention behind. So yeah, I think is that what Lucas said, intention. And for you, Barbara.
I think you can manipulate through the influence you have.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of people out there, especially influencers, that they have millions of followers, and they have a responsibility with that. So I already saw the influencers that they do. They share something, some knowledge, and it's a good knowledge. It's something that it's important. But you see also the bad influencers that use that to the bets or with fake news and everything. So I think that's it. I think you can manipulate people through the influence. I know that it's not a very popular opinion, but the example that I have for this is Virginia. I know that a lot of people like
Yeah.
her, but I don't like her. I think there was some time that I saw um, her account on Instagram, and I saw her stories, and she used the stories to um, use people to buy her things of the company she has with makeup and body splash and everything, and she does a lot of stories about that, and then she does the bets one. So I think that's it. I think Virginia manipulates people through the influence she knows she have, because she had a lot of she have a lot of followers. So
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I agree. I remember what Pereira said about their kids, and that is a way of manipulate. Sometimes we try our parents. I did that a lot. When I want something from my
Yeah,
parents, you try to manipulate, you try to find a solution to get what you want. That is, I think, something that we born with that.
yeah,
Everyone do that, even with our partners, with our friends. Sometimes when we are kids and teenagers, we try to manipulate things at
yeah,
school, with teachers. So it's always about intentions. So if you take is intention. Pereira.
So I never stopped to think about the question. I think the question is hard to answer, even in Portuguese, because
Mhm.
of course, I really believe there is a difference between manipulating and, of course, influence, but it's almost the same. To me, the most part of manipulating is, as you said. I don't want to repeat what you said, but to me, it's the most part of manipulating is uh, with bad intention. For example, if I want to manipulate another person, the most part I have a bad intention in my mind.
Mhm.
But when it comes to influence, get influence, it's a little different. So not always get influence going to be a bad intention. Sometimes can be a bad intention, but sometimes can be a good intention as well. But to me, manipulating the most part, it's to force other people to buy some things, to force other people change his mind, for example. You know, it's different, for influence, because I can influence other people with my behavior, with my thoughts, with my mind, with my opinion. But when I want to manipulate another person, for example, I use bad intention or things that are the most part of manipulator person like to lie, or as I said before, it's like to force someone else to think something to change his mind. That's my opinion.
You said something very important. Sometimes manipulation comes with a lie. Yeah. In manipulation, something you is not a natural influence. You create everything, all the scenario. You create all the scene on your mind, everything you want to you have to say, all the lies you have to tell. So you create before you do it. So it's not natural. Uh, a good one. And guys, let's go to question number 9.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah, uh, I'm gonna start with Lucas. He's the youngest here. Lucas, do you think young people are easier to influence than adults?
Yes, because they are still forming opinions and looking for role models.
Exactly, exactly. Do you follow any influencer that you like? Someone you admire? I don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Okay. You play soccer, so I could imagine Cristiano
yeah.
Ronaldo. Nice. But Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, in general, he's a good one. He's very disciplined,
Mm-hmm.
very focused. Yeah, this is a good point of him. Um, yeah, I think young people are the most vulnerable. They are, like Lucas said, they are searching for someone to follow, to admire. So I think it's very dangerous,
Yeah.
especially if the kid or young people use a lot of social media. So I don't know about Pereira, but the age of your kids, but we never know what they are seeing, they are watching. TikTok, they have TikTok, Snapchat, even Roblox, that I never heard about this game. I heard this month. For me was, oh my God, what is this? But there are too many things to take care, the parents, of course. So yeah, it's too much. Nowadays it's very difficult to take care of a kid. You have to manage a lot of things. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Felipe. Thank you, Lucas.
It's my time to answer.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Okay. So question number nine,
9.
no?
Yeah.
If younger people are easy to influence than adults. I think so. Absolutely, no? Because we live in the technology world. Internet is everywhere, and absolutely, I think that older person has more. How can I say that? Has difficult to use internet, to use technology resource, and in my mother, for example, of course, she's smart, and she's used internet, she uses WhatsApp, but when it comes to another technology, it's easy to make another people manipulate her, we have to pay attention about it, you said something very important because kids are is easy to manipulate as well, like others. So kids and adults, they older, because you said about the game of box, is
Mhm.
forbidden because the most part of people there, some part of people there use that platform, that game to manipulate kids. It's so dangerous, because there are a lot of adults person there, and
Mhm.
use this platform, the game, to manipulate the kids. It's so dangerous. You have to pay attention as a father, as a you have to pay attention about it, But my answer is yes, yes. The old person, it's easier to manipulate it than adults, the most part.
I agree. Yeah, nowadays, especially with AI, the oldest people I influence a lot. My mom is totally influenced with she believe in every video she receive. It's funny. It's sometimes it's funny, but it's dangerous. I agree. And Barbara.
Um, when I look at what I see in social media is that everyone can be influenced by the influencers, and sometimes I look at the comment section of the Instagram, and you see how something so little, some little situation, you see that people can be very influenced by what they said. So I think actually what I think most is that the elderly are very influenced by what they see, especially in Facebook.
Yeah.
My mom with AI, not with people like politics and this kind of thing. She doesn't believe it, but cat videos. Oh
Uh-huh.
my God. There was some days ago she sent me a video of cats playing, and I work with the AI, so it's getting more difficult to see if it's AI or not. So when I saw the video, I noticed that it was AI. So I look at her and I said, "It's very cute, but you know it's AI, right?" And like, no, it's not. It is, mom. It is.
The kangaroo on the plane.
Oh my, yeah, I was catched by this one. Oh my God. I look and oh
Huh?
my God, this is so cute. And you see the people arguing, and he's holding the passport, and I believe it. And then I remember that after some days they said that it was AI, and then I saw the video again, and it's so obvious. So
Yeah.
it's not just like I
Mhm.
said, it's not just the elderly or the youngest. It's everyone. Everyone can be influenced by the what we see in the internet.
I agree. I totally agree with you. Let me see another question, the last one. Hello, Marcia.
Hello.
Let's read the others. Yeah. Oh, let me ask you, in what question you were in the other room?
Um, we did one, two, I think 3, 5, and 6.
Perfect. So, Marcia, question number 11. Who influences you the most in your personal life?
Oh, I I think I don't know. I think nowadays it's very difficult because I think for example on my job we have so much discussions,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes a colleague or my boss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you if we have one person who influence ourselves. I think
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can influence me in no in one point, and Enzo influence me in another one.
Good. Yeah.
I don't know
Small
if you
influences. Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and some topics is some
Mm-hmm. Makes
specifically
sense.
topics. Yes.
Makes totally sense. Like you said, we have at work, at home, in our
Yes.
family. Yeah, good one. And you, Marcelo,
Oh, that's one.
11.
That's one easier for me. I would say my father-in-law. My father-in-law, you know, he totally influenced my personal life. Love him.
Ah, great. That's great. Enzo, who influences you?
I think that's my wife. For
Mhm.
me, is a good influence. In the social media, I had two person that have a big influence in my life because they have the similar uh, lifestyle that I have. Uh, the they practicing uh, the same sport that is jiu-jitsu. They influence me uh, health food and gym, jiu-jitsu for me so, are a good person, but in my personal life is my wife.
Right. It's good to be influenced by this kind of people who talk about health and I don't know, discipline. I like to. Uh, and you, Barbara.
I think it's my fiance and my mom. My fiance because he taught me a lot of about saving money and
Yeah,
investment and everything.
right.
So he influenced me a lot in my financial life. And my mom, I think it's more with healthcare and healthy food. And yeah, I think both of them influenced me a lot.
Great. Yeah, partner always influence the most when you
Yeah,
share a life, a house with someone. I
yeah.
would say Jesus influenced me a lot. It's something that I always try to look like. Every time that I read the Bible, I see the person that I have to I forgot the word in English. I just know in French. I had another immersion in French before that, so I think with all the vocabulary in French here. Uh, look like, I think it's look like the person that I want to look like. Lucas, and you? Cristiano Ronaldo?
In my
No.
personal life, the people who influence me the most are my family because they have been with me since the beginning. They give me advice, help with important decisions, and strongly influence the way I think and act. So
Perfect.
my family.
Amazing. I think the best influence is our family. We have friends, okay, but family is always the biggest influence. And Pereira.
So I don't know. Let me see. I would say my father. No, he passed away a couple years ago, but I really remember his thoughts, his advice. And I try to do the same to my kids. And but you said someone that is really important to me, Jesus Christ. I finished yesterday a great book in Portuguese called O Mestre da Sensibilidade by Augusto Cury. Augusto Cury, it's talk about our Jesus Christ mindset. This book is amazing. I learned a lot of things about the Christ mindset. And to me, Jesus Christ is a good example to follow. And of course, I have some another people that have like example, but I remember right now. I have a follower, a great polyglot called Steve Kaufman. And he influenced me a lot about the learned language. I
Great.
started to learn French because I started to learn English. And I started to watch and to listen his videos, his podcast, and I like to learn another language as well. But that's my answer, that we have to pay attention about the influence, because as I said before, there are good influence and bad influence, we have to be careful and pick it up the good advice, the good influence.
Great, totally agree. Pereira, guys, we don't have time for another question. But I would say that was lovely to be here with you. Thank you so much for this immersion today. And next time, same time. Next week, same time. So have a good
See you.
weekend. Good
Have a good
Friday.
See you there.
weekend. Bye bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys. Have a good weekend.